welcome to Plasma Snake Gaming. Are you going to say it?
In a minute.
Oh, okay. Well, we're doing a S run on hard, no kills, no alarms, as fast as we can. Now, this is a reference, so I want you to take what we do here and do it better. We are decent at speedrunning. There are people who are way better than us. Right off the bat, this is for people who are looking to do speedruns. This is a possible path you can take to get better at it. We did it in 6:17. You see that in the thumbnail. It can be done faster. Derek made some mistakes, but to walk you through it, here is Derek himself.
What's going on, guys? First and foremost, this speedrun is dedicated to David Hayter. Love you, man. Done awesome work. I hope to see you back soon. But anyway, first and foremost, that's a new little path we're going to take compared to our fast kill speedrun. This avoids a lot of guards. And also, stick close to those tarps, because this gentleman right here will see you way beforehand if you're not sticking dead close to those tarps and hugging the wall. A big tip is hug walls, because a lot of people will not be able to see you that way. Especially right here, this tarp on the left, because sometimes the guard down further, he will see you if you get too close to the fence, and then to pull off the double shot, it's really, really difficult.
Yeah, now for this, you can either be fast enough and be confident enough in your shots to get that guy,
which I've done before. Yeah,
now, if you hit him the first time, that cuts out, because that added at least 10 to 12 seconds on our run right there, just trying to get that guy. If you can get that guy before he turns around and run to get this guy, you're going to save yourself a lot of time. That's why we say this is more just a reference.
Yeah, and also tap either Y on Xbox, triangle on PlayStation devices to get through lock picking way quicker. The 2 locks you have to pick, you save about a second on each. It helps.
All right, so other thing is that call the helicopter right when you start the mission. So that's what we did, if you saw. Also, coming up ahead, you need to crouch in between here, because someone will turn and see you right about there. It's iffy. Sometimes someone will, sometimes someone won't. To be safe, since you're not really looking that way, just crouch for a little bit, then go back to sprinting.
Yeah, you won't have too much problem. But yeah, the 2 guards you'll take out in a little bit. They do come walking down there, and they're like, "Hey, what's going on?" And that'll totally screw you. Run up.
Now, as you see, we're not going to get past and bring her back to this chopper. Now, what you could do is put Chico in that chopper, and then it'll stay there. Or just call the chopper, leave Chico right there. The chopper won't move.
I don't know that, actually. We haven't tried that.
I'm not sure. Well, it might or might not. I've seen people actually in playthroughs who literally will call the chopper, leave Chico there, and run and go get pots.
Oh,
so sometimes, as long as you don't put them on the chopper, they'll sit there.
Yeah, I've never tried that. This is just the route I've practiced. Now, these two, this is the first time ever I've seen these two together. Maybe somebody else would like, oh, they're always together right there, but I've only seen usually one in the little white hut and another walking down the road, and usually he's in the hut and he gives me problems, but other than that.
Also, you don't have to take the route we took. You could actually, on the side cliff to the right after picking up Chico, there is a longer path up higher you can take, and as long as you crouch, you should be able to actually dodge those out together.
Missing that shot.
Yeah, that was the guy who Matrix dodged your bullet.
Yeah, he did.
But,
also, a new part to this playthrough is, instead of going down to get that guy like we have in the past, we're going to cut up this way, because this guy is a little closer. Because I haven't found their field of vision a little wider, but longer, and their hearing is a lot better in hard mode than it was in the normal version.
Yeah, and it's also just best to make your shots easier for yourself than harder. So, also up here, that longer vision's in play. Now you want to hug this side wall so that guy can't see you, and only one of them interacts with you.
And try not to get hung up on that cone that I just got hung up on.
This is probably your hardest shot in the game, right there. Because once you turn, this guy's only like a spit distance away. That's probably your hardest shot, right there.
Yeah, by far.
And the rest is pretty simple. Here you're just going to seek. You see this guy save ammo.
Just keep your eye on that camera, because that camera is actually very easy to get around. And if it's pointing at you during that part, you can actually run around that air, whatever that power thing is, that big brick. You can cut inside. Yeah, cut inside and loop around.
Now, if you crouch here, they don't notice you.
You can hold this guy up, whack him. Then sometimes his buddy turns around, sometimes they don't. I don't recommend sneaking past them.
Because then they'll turn around later.
There's going to be 2 guys later on the way out. It's easier to take well, you'll see why on the way out. We only like the one guy sitting there, because it's actually pretty funny what happens.
Yeah. So now
gets distracted.
the hardest part is that you're carrying pause. Now we're gonna go to the place where you actually start the mission to extract. We're not going back the way we came in. Just run past it.
Even though the other way is a little faster, but there's way more bad guys, and it's a little more difficult to pull off because there's a couple more spotlights.
Also, use this time when you're watching for the camera to call the helicopter. Now, that guy at the end of the hallway,
Sometimes he's there, sometimes he's not. I've seen playthroughs where people just fire off a trank round, hit the wall while he's there, and he turns around and looks, and then you can just run up on him and knock him out.
our recommendation is do what we did. You can actually do that sprinting. We did it because we were really worried because the first 4 playthroughs we'd gotten to that point,
Yeah,
and
he
we
was,
had a problem. And still we have a problem with him. Right here. We have to pull up. Derek pulls a miracle shot right here to save the run right here.
Yeah, like those 2 guys before, that was the first time I ever saw that guy actually catch me on the way out. I have run into a problem where you're running past that open bay door and there's a guy in there that catches you, but that's very rare. I haven't seen him that much. Make sure you duck all the way past, or this guy that you're going to take, that I took out right here, is going to see you all the way back by the spotlights. And that just saves time.
Yep. And you should, if you're looking to cut your time down, do all of that on the move.
Yeah.
Derek stopped to make sure his shots counted because he was really low on ammo. Now, he also missed a bunch of shots, so that was why. Earlier.
Yeah,
And also, don't run into this. That's...
yeah.
or this.
No, that part I got through.
And then you take this guy out. There should only be one more person after this, and he's up in the guardhouse.
Sometimes I run into a guy right here on this corner, but very rarely. He's walking up from the tent section.
This is the easiest path by far out of the paths that we've seen.
Yeah, and don't run into the sandbags.
Yeah,
I didn't
or-
cut
yeah.
up far enough and didn't realize it.
And see, he's right here, and then you just... he's in a really reasonable distance to hit. And that's all the guards. And then you just extract. That's it. Please, show us your videos where you've actually taken this method and done it faster.